Hello and welcome back to the TFL3.
We are here at Farringdon.
And today we're going to be doing another race. Of course, as you know, we've raced from here before, but today we're going further.
Today we're going to find out which way between London and Cambridge is faster. I'm going to be taking Great Northern via the East Coast main line.
And I'm going to be taking Greater Anglia via the West Anglia main line. The obvious answer is to take Thameslink, but we're not doing that for fairness reasons. And Farringdon is the closest place between King's Cross and Liverpool Street.
So without further ado, let's do it!
Let's go! Right, so we are now in Farringdon Station. I'm going to see Hugh later.
Exactly. The race begins at 12 o'clock exactly, which is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Alright.
See you in Cambridge.
Okay, we have begun. I actually have to use a Thameslink train to start. I'm just going to clarify, I'm only using it to get to St Pancras to get to King's Cross because it's the fastest way to get there. Not this one, because it's just left. When's the next one going? Luton. Okay, so I'm going to be getting that one to St Pancras, and then we're going to be picking up the 12:27 departure from King's Cross. Now you're wondering, why have you left so much time? It's just because if either me or Daniel miss our trains out of King's Cross and Liverpool Street, the race is over. So we have to leave this large amount of time just to ensure that both of us make our trains.
So I'm here on the Elizabeth line at Farringdon. Wonderful. I'm going one stop to Liverpool Street. I know which train I'm getting from Cambridge. I'll make it in plenty of time. I'm not worried. So I should even have time to do the most important part of any race, which is getting Greg's.
So,
here's my train. I'll see you at Liverpool Street.
let's go to St Pancras. So we've made it to St Pancras. I now have to just walk just across the road to King's Cross, and this is where we find out something interesting. What kind of rolling stock will be taking me to Cambridge today? Because it could easily be a 387, but Great Northern loves sticking 700s on their routes for some reason, and there's a once in a blue moon chance we could get a 379. So I'm really curious what we're going to get today.
So I made it to Liverpool Street, and I've got Greg's, and I've got water as well. I'm just walking down my train, class 720. Gonna walk down, and that'll be my train to take me to Cambridge. This one actually goes direct. When I was planning this, I thought I'd have to change at Stansted Airport, but I don't. This train just goes through. My train does stop at all of the little stations on the way, but so does Hugh's, so it's fair. I think these trains have got to be decoupled because they are currently not coupled, yeah. Because yeah, only this unit is the one that's going to take me to Cambridge, and it is completely empty. Yeah, this will do. Really don't like 3+2 on GA, I've got to admit. It makes it so hard. Like, let me look. It's really thin. Like, I'm not a large guy, but I struggle walking straight through. Definitely, always guaranteed to like hit myself. But otherwise, these are great trains.
All right, entering King's Cross. Time for the moment of truth. What is it? It's a 387. Hooray! And it's on time, perfect. I'm very happy we've got a 387 today. The proper old Great Northern rolling stock, so happy about that. I mean, heck, these may be with Southern at some point, but yeah. We're going to be on this 387 all the way to Cambridge. I've got to get on at the front because in order to have a shot at winning, I've got to be at the front of the train because we're most likely going to be coming in on a bay platform at Cambridge. So, yeah, we've got to go to the front. Okay, we have made our train at King's Cross. We're leaving in about 3 minutes. Let's go to Cambridge, and fingers crossed, I'll be victorious.
I'm not waiting until the train leaves. I'm hungry and they're hot.
So we are approaching Finsbury Park. I probably should just say that there are a few places where this race could really be decided. First one is between Welwyn Garden City and Stevenage. It's where the East Coast Main Line narrows down to only 2 tracks, and I could easily get delayed there, and that could hand Daniel an easy victory. And we don't want that. And it all really comes down to which train clears Shelford Junction first. That's where the Cambridge line and the West Anglia main line meet, and whichever train gets through that junction first is overall victorious. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, we have arrived at Finsbury Park. Anyway, now we're leaving Alexandra Palace. We enter one of 2 periods on this train where we run a little bit fast. We go straight to Potter's Bar, which is handy, but yeah. Leaving Alexandra Palace, passing Bounds Green train care depot. You can't quite see it. It's coming up in a minute. There it is. And there is a Hull Trains 802 in there at the moment, as well as, of course, LNER Azumas. That's fun. There's the Our Planet one, in fact. Very cool. The one disadvantage of this is that for this period, while we're technically going fast, to Potter's Bar, we do it entirely on the slow line. That's a little annoying, but hey, we get to skip Oakley Park, Hadley Wood, but still, we're on the slow line, which is annoying, but hey, at least we get to skip some stations, because by the time we get to Hatfield, that ain't gonna happen. There's a 717, in fact. There's a 700. Oh well.
You know, I haven't actually travelled on this route except in the dark before, so this is my first time seeing a lot of it in the light, and honestly, it's really quite nice. Yeah, but I do have one thing. Yeah, about the Greater Anglia signs, there'll be some coming up on screen. They're just really boring at the stations. It's just white text. Oh, sorry, it's black text on a white background. It's just boring, and it takes away some of the charm. I don't know if that's just me overthinking things. Probably is.
Damn it, just missed that. Ah well. So we've just passed Hadley Wood, and in the tunnel that is about to come up, we cross not only the M25, but we also cross the border between Greater London and the beautiful county of Hertfordshire, which we stay in pretty much all the way until Royston. But anyway, in this tunnel, farewell London.
Okay, so one thing that's kind of cool. This train goes through 4 counties. It obviously starts in London, Greater London, then goes through Hertfordshire, which I'm in now. Then it kind of straddles the Hertfordshire-Essex border for a while. And then it goes, so going to Essex, then Hertfordshire, then back into Essex, and then it goes into Cambridgeshire. There's a train coming the other way. So that's kind of interesting.
We are now approaching Bishop Stortford.
Okay, so we are now arriving at Welwyn Garden City, and this here really is one of the key moments of the journey, because between here and Nebworth is the Digswell Viaduct, and the line gets really, really narrow, and as a result, the train could very easily get delayed, and I'm scared that that might cost me the race. So we have to hope within a prayer that we clear this bottleneck easily. Bear in mind we have to stop at Welwyn North in the middle, so this is really, really one of the most important points of the journey here. So fingers crossed they don't give any LNERs priority over us. But for the first time, I'm actually wondering where Daniel is. He's probably maybe around Stansted Airport by now. I have no idea. We're not checking where each other's trains are. But yeah, we're 2 minutes late now, which is a little annoying.
So we're approaching Stansted, not Fidget. Good news is my train's on time. The bad news is we're approaching probably the first chance that I could get a delay, which is Stansted Junction. If they signal anything before this train, which there's a good chance I might, then I could be late. And there's like 2 minutes of this race when we've scheduled it. So it is really anyone's game. Hopefully I stay on time, and if I stay on time, then hopefully I'll be fine.
I've actually looked at the departure board on the platform, and it says we're not due to leave for another 2 minutes. So actually, I think this is in the timetable. Hopefully, they'll let a train, an intercity, an LNER or a Thameslink. There's a Thameslink actually on our line, so I think that's the train we let pass in order to allow us to go, because it is 12:57:30 right now, and it looks like our train isn't set to leave until 12:58. So yeah, it looks like they account a little bit of a wait here. Okay, we are very, very slowly creaking out of Welwyn Garden City, but more importantly, we are on time. So, fingers crossed, we should be okay. But anyway, coming up is, in my opinion, the best viaduct in the south, the Digswell Viaduct. So, you'll see that after this. We are going really, really slowly past the sidings at Welwyn Garden City. I just saw another Great Northern speed by on the fast line, so I think they've let another train go ahead of us. Yeah, I think we could pick up a delay here, which is annoying. We're speeding up a bit, actually. I've just noticed a bit of power. Hopefully that Thameslink and that Great Northern, hopefully, don't stop at Welwyn North, so they let them go through, clear Welwyn North, and then they let us come in. We're actually speeding up now, so I think we should be okay. I do hope Daniel's not had too much troubles filming. We both are quite hard and awkward filming when on busy trains, and looks like I think he's on a 5-car 720 all the way. I can't imagine that's very easy to film on, so my heart goes out to him for once today.
You know, regardless of who wins, I think I quite like my route. I've taken both routes before, but you know, I've got a bay of 10 to myself. So yeah, this train's very quiet, and the view's rather scenic. A lot of the stations look very nice. I'd like to pay a visit to some of them one day.
Welcome to this service.
Also, it's cheaper.
Cambridge North.
Ignore the announcements. And
We will
yeah,
be
it's just
calling
very
at
nice.
Audley End,
Anyway, let's check on Hugh.
Great Chesterford.
That was the Digswell Viaduct. We have now arrived at Welwyn North. We are in the middle of the bottleneck here, and I think we have picked up a small delay, which is a little annoying, but nowhere near as bad as I thought. This PA is just unbelievable. Great Northern, fix the PA on unit 387125, please. Welcome to Stevenage. Jay Foreman reference. Yes, so we've made it to Stevenage. Next station is Hitchin, which used to be a bit of a bottleneck because until only a few years ago, trains heading onto the Cambridge line, which is leaving Stevenage now, would have to cross over the East Coast Main Line, and I'd imagine that created some delays because, of course, you'd have to let the intercity traffic come through. But a few years ago, they built a flyover just beyond Hitchin Station to avoid that problem. So yeah, one more stop on the East Coast Main Line, and then we're onto the Cambridge line. So yeah, goodbye Stevenage. I hope I don't have to come back to you today. So we've made it to Letchworth. One thing I just do find really bizarre is that this is the slow Cambridge train, and it stops at every station on the Cambridge line, except Ashwell and Morden. That only gets the Thameslink trains to Brighton, which just confuses me. But yeah, we stop at every station between here and Cambridge, except Ashwell and Morden, and we are underway again. Woohoo! I do seriously think that this is going to be a close race. Like, we couldn't have got a race closer than this. Our trains left London 1 minute apart, and their timetable to arrive at Cambridge 2 minutes apart. Like, you don't get any better than that. You know, I can't gloat that, oh, I feel like I'm going to win. You know, it's the case with a lot of these races. Like, when I first raced Daniel, I had no idea he'd run for an earlier train. That's, of course, not happening today. So I was in denial the whole time. So as we leave Royston, we say goodbye to Hertfordshire and hello to Cambridgeshire, and also hello to some new track for me. I have not been beyond Royston before, so that's pretty cool. Well, here we go, we're leaving Foxton. The next station is Cambridge, and it's about 10 minutes to get there. Oh, this is so close, man. Oh my god, this is so close. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe Daniel's very late, but this feels really close. I really can't believe it.
Alright, this is Shelford, the last stop for Cambridge. And possibly the chance of another delay, which I'm a bit nervous about, because I've got to pass over Shepworth Branch Junction. And basically, whoever passes over that junction first wins. I'm on time, so hopefully I should be fine.
Next station,
but
Cambridge.
if they signal Hugh before me, I'm cooked, basically. And that's basically how this goes. So yeah, basically the race will be decided by that. We are stopped outside the station. I think we're waiting for platform 1, which is the one that we're due into, I think, to clear out. There's a train coming the other way. I'll probably see it go past in a minute. I'd probably like that to hurry up, because even like 2 minutes late, and I lose. So
that's the West Anglia main line there. Looks like we're joining it. I'm looking back. I don't see any train in the distance. That really feels like a double-edged sword. There's another Great Northern going back towards London. Holy moly. This is unbelievable. We're now on the line into Cambridge. It's a simple trot from there, really. Oh. No. There's Cambridge South Station, which was supposed to open this year, but is now opening in 2026. Bit of a shame. Anyway, we're approaching Cambridge now.
okay, good. That was the train I needed to move. Drop my water. Yes, and I haven't seen any trains coming past me on this side, so I think that is a good sign. I'm booked to be getting out in 1 minute. So now it's just the final approach. And see if I've just got it horribly wrong on the way. Oh, I see a Cambridgeshire guided bus way over there. If anyone cares.
Right, we're coming into Cambridge, and what I am doing is I've decided that I'm going to run from the Bay platform to just in front of the ticket office, which I'm considering the finish line. Although, if Daniel's already here, which I don't know if he is or is not, he would probably be standing at the end of the Bay platform seeing the train in. His train is due to arrive right now. I don't know where I am. I've never been here before, so this is quite scary.
I think that's the platform that Hugh's going to come in on. So I think that means I've won. I think. I hope. There he's around the corner at the ticket hall. Hugh told me to keep rolling from when I arrive to when I see him. So there might be a bit of sped up footage here. I am not seeing him. I am not seeing him. I think that is a good sign that I'm not seeing them. There's a train coming in there. I think that might be Hughes. Yeah, that'll be Hughes. Look at how close that was though. The fact that I've managed to get both of our arrivals in one take. It's like a 2-minute take, but it's still one take.
No! 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 No!
2
no,
minutes.
No! 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 Oh, no!
There you go, that is my train leaving.
That's your train. I can't believe that.
And like you said, I have been rolling since arrival. So
Oh, I'm sorry, I stopped rolling there. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you
Your
very
train
much.
was on time. Mine picked up a delay a bit.
I thought yours arrived on time in the
I
end.
think it did, but I can't believe that. That was so close.
Yeah, that was really close. So we are here at Cambridge.
And well, we have a winner. Congratulations, Daniel. You beat me.
Thank you very much. We have now confirmed that Greater Anglia is the faster way from London to Cambridge. Although there's really not a lot in it. So
Exactly. It's really down to which terminal you prefer going from.
yeah, or which operator you prefer. So it's really a personal preference, but of course, the race included, we now know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to all the supporters, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye!
Bye.